Hey, what's up? I'm Kyle, and I'm reviewing No Fluff Business Mentorship by Mae Ives. I've heard great things about Sarah. She is a great mentor, particularly to women, it appears, but she's teaching a great business model that I have a lot of experience with, which is social media ads in general. So, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and stuff like that. And if you could nail down that skill set, there is just an endless amount of opportunity to sell to different business owners who need your help, because business owners may know how to do like a simple post or something like that on Facebook or social media, but if you understand the back end, which is not that hard to learn, you could generate way more leads for these clients, and you're going to be an invaluable asset to them. And a teacher like Sarah Mae teaching you how to actually get the skills down and prospect and generate clients, it's an invaluable, and you'll never have an excuse to not be making money. I do lead generation also, but in a little different way. I basically rent websites to business owners, so it's a bit more passive than running ads, but I'll talk a little bit more about that in later in the video, and you can learn about the way I generate leads for businesses. So when it comes to picking a course that you're going to learn a new skill to make income online or on the side or full-time, whatever you want. When it comes to picking a social media ads course, there are two things I always tell people. Number one, you want to make sure that you vibe with the course instructor, as in watch their YouTube videos, watch their TikToks, Instagrams, and make sure that they explain concepts in a way that you're grasping. Because if you have to spend 20 hours, 50 hours watching their content and you're not actually able to learn from them, you're just going to drive yourself nuts. The second thing is you want to make sure they have a Facebook community or a Discord community or some place you can communicate with other students, because that's the most invaluable part of any course I've ever taken, because you're going to have questions along the way and you want to get them answered quickly. You're not going to be able to get them answered by the course instructor in a quick amount of time. So it's also great to network with other students who are learning and other more advanced people, because you learn from them, and also you become business partners with some of these people. My business partner I found in the Facebook group. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I do lead generation, and if you don't want to watch this whole thing, there is a link in my description that with some videos breaking down how the business model works. But the way my business model works is I build websites and rent them to business owners in a sense. So I will build a website called junkremovalknoxville.com, for example. I don't have that website, but I'm just using it as an example. So I'll have junkremovalknoxville.com, and I'll build out 1 to 5 pages of content, right? Then I'll do some basic SEO over the next month or two. And once that website starts showing up on the front page of the search results, anytime somebody types in junk removal Knoxville, people start calling the little dummy phone number I have on the website. And it's a phone number that I could control where the calls go. So at first, when people start calling that phone number, I have the calls going to my voicemail. And while they're going to my voicemail, I'm calling up business owners, junk removal companies in Knoxville, and asking them if they'd be interested in taking all these calls that come in through my website. Well, if they agree, after a 7-day free trial of trying it out, if they agree, I could close them from anywhere between $750 flat a month to $2,000 a month, depending on the call volume that I'm sending them. So the higher the call volume I'm sending on average, higher rate. Anyways, so basically once I get that site ranking and I have it hooked up to a client, after that it's mostly passive, because if you scale up to 50 to 80 clients like I have over the past 5 years, you get a lot. You have customers calling you every day, and different customers can call you every day with issues. And then also you have a lot of credit cards to run, and it's a lot of billing to keep track of. That's really the only work I have to do once I get a client hooked up to the site. But as long as the leads are flowing, these guys will stay clients for the foreseeable future, because the only reason they would stop wanting more jobs is if the jobs stopped coming, is if they went out of business. So as long as generating leads, they're going to want to be a client, and it's mostly passive after you've hooked them up. So like I said before, I do have a link in my description with information about how this actually works. But I also have my email in the description. You can shoot me an email if you have any questions about how my business model works. But if you're going the social media marketing route, I've read nothing but good things about Sarah Mae Ives, and social media marketing, if you have that skill down, you never have any excuse to be broke, because there's always a customer out there. There's endless business owners who need your services. And if you could bring in business for a business owner, you're invaluable, right? You're basically the most important person in the organization. But good luck on your making money online journey. It takes time. You have to try a bunch of different things, but one of these options may be for you. Hope to hear from you in my email, and check out the link in the description, like I said, and good luck. Bye.